And the starting lineups have concluded. So just thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. DH.
Thank you very much.
He sure is, David. Great report. Thanks. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the 5 roaming the paint. And for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Paul, 6 to shoot. Booker outside. Puts it up from 12, and it's Paul missing.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And taken away by Paul. And now Crowder running the floor all by himself. And they get it back.
Beautiful defense from Powell. Uses that impressive length to come away with that rejection.
Count that one.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Now here's Doncic. Hardaway finds Doncic. Now here's Powell. Shoots over Bridges, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. On the wing, Bridges. On the wing, Booker. Trying to get open is Crowder. No good on the 3.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Hardaway kicks to Porzingis. Finney Smith passes to Hardaway. Got a piece of it. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
A 3 ball. Jay Crowder with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it. Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Now Doncic. With the drive. Passes it to Porzingis. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Now Crowder after Luka Doncic's 3-pointer that didn't go. Crowder against Porzingis. Shot by Crowder, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Doncic passes to Finney Smith. Outside Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. And the dunk by Powell.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Now here's Paul. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Bridges dishes to Paul. Good on the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Mavericks trailed by 5. Doncic outside. Shoots the 3. Hands it from downtown.
Doncic loves the ability to respond with a 3. That is tough.
Ball against Doncic. Now here's Ayton. Defense is right there. A putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Outside, Porzingis. Back to Doncic. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And stolen by Ayton. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
And so here's Phoenix. 4-point game. Here's Paul. Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
Shoots from the elbow. Offensive rebound. He can't hit that time. It'll count. No good there. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Suns ahead. They lead by 4. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Suns.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Frank Kaminsky is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then it's Payne. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
One of the many changes in how the game is played, pace. It seems to us like everyone is playing a very fast pace. How do you like that style of basketball?
Well, it is the preferred way for me to play the game and to watch the game. It gives us an opportunity to see the best athletes and the most skilled basketball players get out and flourish. The other thing is, it has been proven that the first 8 seconds of the shot clock are often your most successful shots.
Marjanovic checked in for Dallas. It's tipped. Doncic looking it over. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
Payne with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. McGee with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Porzingis has got the lead up to 1 now for the man. And here's Payne. Pass to Shamet. 3-pointer. A 3-pointer is right on target. Shamet's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 6. Drills the 3-pointer. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Now here's Kaminsky. Payne in the post. Guarded by Doncic. Payne can't hit. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Hardaway finds Doncic. To the inside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Takes the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And the basket by Johnson.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Doncic. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Porzingis has got the lead back up to 1 now for the Mavs. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first half. Payne looking around. Back to Shamet. Kicks it out to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. He dishes it to Payne. 18 feet out. Here's McGee. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Now here's Hardaway. No points in the game yet for him. The 3 for Doncic. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 4 rebounds in this game. Payne dishes to Kaminsky. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Outside Hardaway. The pass to Porzingis. Phoenix grabs the miss. Passes it to Payne. Shoots over Doncic. Payne can't hit.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Marjanovic kicks to Hardaway. Back to Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. And that'll do.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been quite a game for Porzingis.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
On the floor for Dallas, they've got Reggie Bullock. Brown out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Brown, and it's Brunson in at the point. Up top, Bullock. Defended by Booker. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. And Reggie Bullock hits from deep. Bullock's got the lead up to 2 now for the Mavs. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Paul passes to Booker. Paul against Brunson. And here's Booker from the arc. Trains it from beyond the arc. Booker's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Paul against Brunson. Brown dishes to Bullock. Brunson with a clean look. And he recovers it. Brown the pass to Kleber. And stolen by Ayton. Booker with no one around. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And it's a 3-point Suns lead.
You've got to be shot ready in this instance. On the catch, prepared to shoot. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
The 3. Here's Kleber. Dishes to Brown. And the layup is good.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And the power forward, Maxi Kleber, out of Würzburg, Germany. The same hometown, Doris, you know this, is NBA legend Dirk Nowitzki.
That's exactly right. And Kleber, a very good defensive player. You might say the opposite strength from Dirk. But Kleber has worked really hard to become a capable shooter in his own right.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Now, here's Bullock. Defended by Booker. Back to Brunson. Takes a 3. Crowder pulls it in. Suns leading by 3. Ayton, the pass to Crowder. Wasted no time on that one.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Pass to Brown. Dallas moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Bullock. To the middle. Brown kicks to Bullock. Over Booker. And it's Bullock missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
No good from Booker. Mavericks trail by 5. Over in the corner, Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's the pass to Brunson. Bullock with it. Brunson the pass to Brown. And the layup's good off the glass. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Back to Paul. Now the feed to Bridges. Here's Ayton. Chalk up 2 there. Ayton's got 8 points.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Doncic outside. From outside the arc. Here's Powell. He feeds it to Hardaway. The shot, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. Johnson kicks to Kaminsky. Back to Johnson. Kaminsky up top. Guarded by Porzingis. Shamet the pass to Kaminsky. And here's McGee. Powell with the steal. 34 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Finney-Smith drills it from outside. Finney-Smith's got his second basket.
Yeah, Porzingis, because he's a scoring threat, that's going to open up opportunities for him to find his teammates.
Johnson outside. Passes it to Kaminsky. Back to Johnson. Inside. He's looking for Kaminsky and finds him. And he drives in. Shamet finds McGee. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Here's Finney-Smith. No good on the last second attempt there. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Suns lead by 2. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Andrew Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Kaminsky. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Doncic. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
They continue to battle out there. So close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Here's Shamet. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And now a 3-point Maverick lead. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Payne kicks to Shamet. Down low. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. That's the foul. Here's Finney-Smith. He's guarded by Kaminsky. Porzingis passes to Doncic. And another basket for Dallas.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
Now here's Payne. He's covered closely. Johnson dishes to Kaminsky. Johnson, the pass to Kaminsky. And finished off by Kaminsky.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Hardaway against Crowder. The three from Porzingis. The shot, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. Bridges kicks to Crowder. Booker against Hardaway. Booker outside. It's Crowder on the wing. Ayton trying to break free. And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Crowder.
Listen, we know that Crowder's work ethic is tremendous. So in these opportunities, he's ready.
To the middle, Crowder with the steal. Fast break, here come the Suns. Ball finds 8.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the fourth. Back to Paul to take the lead. Nailed from three-point land. Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for Phoenix.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
The number of second chance points they've gotten has also been big. They've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
Just 5 on the clock. Paul with the steal. Bridges passes to Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Paul against Doncic. Inside, Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game. Paul looking over the floor. Driving to the basket. Powell with the steal. Doncic outside to the paint. Here's Finney Smith. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Outer dishes to Paul. Money!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
To the wing on the left. Here's Finney Smith. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Boy, what a feel Luka Doncic brings to the game. This guy always willing to get his teammates involved.
Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. The layup off target. And the Mavericks with possession. To the inside. Powell.
And that was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need of a stop right here.
Ball against Doncic. Now Paul. Oh, no good. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
So a close game sees Dallas taking this. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Or the land of the...
Brian, thank you.
Oh, it sure is. Good stuff there, Allie. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. And for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And two elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
Now here's Crowder. Bridges finds Ayton. That one no good. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Mitchell drives in. And that one drops.
This is what Donovan Mitchell wants to do. Drive the ball, get a bucket, a foul, or both.
Pass to Ayton. Wide open. and misses it off the right side of the rim.
3 straight misses to begin this contest and already starting to look frustrated.
Here's Mitchell.
Attack, young man.
Assist goes
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Ayton against Gobert. For 3, Bridges. Back to Paul. Takes it inside. Pass to Ayton. Here's Crowder. And the layup is good off the glass.
That's a sneaky veteran move. Crowder finding ways to make his presence felt.
Conley against Paul. From downtown, and Conley with the 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Paul against Mitchell. And Paul gets it to go.
Have to admire Paul's concentration. He takes pride in finishing on aggressive coverage.
Pass to Bogdanovich. And that one hits the back iron.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Now here's Paul. Here's Ayton. Back to Paul. Here's Crowder. Defended by Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ayton. Second chance effort. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Yep, that one's good.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well. You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career's done.
Hits the trifecta. Paul's got 5 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Off target with the 3. And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard, don't forget about Rodman, and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up.
Utah has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
The Suns trailing. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Paul passes to Crowder. To the paint. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. The 3 from Mitchell. Pure from 3-point range. He's got 7.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with 3s.
Knocks it loose. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Conley. Crowder against Mitchell. Back to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Bogdanovich, that's good.
The effectiveness of Bogdanovich, able to work from anywhere and to get a good shot.
And a deep 3 from Paul. And the Suns miss again. And so it's Utah with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Back to the game after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Utah.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
Something else I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint and scoring inside.
We've got JaVale McGee. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Cameron Johnson. And it's Kaminsky in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Joe Ingles had career best almost across the board last season. As he enters his mid-30s, he's still improving.
And here's Payne outside. They get the rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Pass to Gay. Now Whiteside. He's guarded by Kaminsky. Back to Gay. And he gets the bucket. Gay's got his first 2 points. And you think about Ingles' improvement. His game never predicated on athleticism. Smitty, that's a good sign.
It is. Size, shooting, passing. Slow-mo Joe has plenty of runway left.
Now here's Kaminsky. Rebounded by Gay. Clarkson outside. Pass to Gay. Now here's Whiteside. Covered by McGee. Yes, it's good.
All of 7 feet, 265. Whiteside easily powers through contact. That's a great play.
Payne, the pass to McGee. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
Now Ingles. Back to Clarkson. Here's Honey, defended by Payne. Here's Gay. And that one drops. And it comes off an assist from Ingles. And the Jazz lead by 13. Left side Payne. Outside Johnson. Pass to McGee. Excellent D there from Whiteside.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Great patience from the young big man. The game slowing down for Whiteside. You can see that.
Kaminsky outside. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. Clarkson with the ball. And it's Payne picking him up from behind the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. Here's Shamet. Rebounded by Gay.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
Clarkson outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations. Because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away, that pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
The Suns have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Shamet. 1:33 left to play in the second quarter. Clock at 6. Outside Johnson takes the 3. Phoenix no good that time either. The Jazz have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Knocked loose. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. Kaminsky, the pass to McGee. It's Shamet on the wing. And again, it's the Suns missing. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
I like the extra pass. We know Rudy's a shooter first, but he also understands what this offense requires.
Pass to McGee. A shot to stop the drought. He's off on that one. The Jazz go the other way with it.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. I just love the ball movement.
Well, the Suns shooting a poor 25% for this game so far. Here's Shamet. Lets the 3 fly. fires in the triple. Shamet's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
The coaching staff encourages Shamet to take these shots. It's what he's out there to do.
Ingles from outside. The rebound by Shamet. Phoenix has gone only 1 of 5 from beyond the three-point line in the second quarter. And there is a whistle. That goes on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul of the game. Outside Johnson.
Watch right.
Down low. Kaminsky finds McGee. Outside Payne. Takes a three.
Credit Joe Ingles for how hard he plays.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Utah finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They are way out in front. And that should...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Taking a look at the Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the three. To the middle. Here's Ayton. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Here's Gobert. And Ayton pulls it down. Boy, the Suns are struggling.
And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word.
Paul against Conley. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Mitchell misses. Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were the last 2 picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion. Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Conley against Paul. Outside Mitchell. Let's go with a three. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game. For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Paul passes to Bridges. Misses the three. And for Utah, they're shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Booker. Inside. Crowder left side. And Gobert with a block.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
The three from Mitchell. On target from range. Mitchell's got 10.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Paul passes to Bridges. And here's Booker. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Bogdanovic. The three from Mitchell. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Booker. Pass to Crowder. Utah with the rebound. They led the game at one point by 20. Conley finds Gobert. Bogdanovic with it. Covered by Crowder. Here's O'Neal. Shot from the wing, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. He's got 7.
Mike Conley has really improved his jump shot. He is shooting it with a lot of confidence now.
Paul passes to Ayton. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Conley against Paul. Pass to O'Neal. Mitchell with the ball from deep. And Chris Paul clears it away.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Booker can't get it to go.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
For Phoenix, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. To the inside, Crowder lays it up and banks it in.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Paul with the double. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bridges outside. Crowder left side to the middle. Ayton passes to Crowder. Back to Ayton. 4 on the clock. And counted from 12 feet. Ayton's got 8 here in this quarter.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Up again.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Utah, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Johnson, Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Frank Kaminsky, and it's McGee in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's O'Neal. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Johnson.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Shamet. Check by Mitchell. Pass to Shamet. 6 to shoot. Outside Johnson. The 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. 3-pointer O'Neal. Gets a hand on it. Rebounded by Johnson. And the Suns shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Kaminsky tried to tip it in. Couldn't get it. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. The 3 from Mitchell. From deep, Conley. The Jazz with another miss. Payne against Conley. Pass to Shamet. Here's Payne. Cash money on the open jump shot.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Conley passes to Mitchell. And that'll be Utah's ball as it goes out of bounds. Jazz able to keep possession. Suns on D. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. The 3 is up.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead. The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Back to Shamet. To the right side. Pass to McGee. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Gobert. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. hits a three-pointer. And the Jazz lead by 17. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity.
To the paint. Out to the wing. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. That one goes in.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Conley comes with a double team. Here's Shamet. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Down low. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Conley. No one near him. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Conley's got 9 points now in the second half. Payne with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Now here's McGee. Inside. Here's Kaminsky. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Jazz.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Rudy Gobert.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
And Utah has possession. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Three-pointer off the mark. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Payne with the bucket.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Conley with the ball. Picked up by Kaminsky. Payne with a double. Pass to Bogdanovic. And another miss by Utah. And the Suns pushing it up now. Conley against Payne. Outside Johnson. Three-pointer, no good. From deep three-point range. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. And for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Man, what a matchup we have tonight, Clark. Both of these teams, powerhouses in the league.
BA, it doesn't get any better than this when you're talking about 2 of the top teams in the league squaring off. Well, that's prime time must-see TV.
And here's Murray. Outside for Porter from the arc. And Ayton pulls it down.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Crowder, the pass to Paul. And here's Booker. To the inside. And it's Crowder missing.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Barton. Tries again. That shot off. Excellent D there from Booker.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Back to Bridges. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Shot clock at 5. The Suns need to get off a shot. The turnaround Jay. No good off the back of the rim.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Oh, there's the alley. And Gordon with the big finish.
Nobody does it better than Gordon on the alley-oop. Boom! Well, you know, if you ask me, Aaron Gordon is clearly one of the best dunk contest competitors to never win the crown. I mean, he put up unreal performances in 16, 17, and then again in 2020.
An open look for Booker. That one's good from the corner.
I really love seeing Booker score off the ball. He shows his understanding for spacing and when to put up a shot.
Now here's Porter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. When we look back at Aaron Gordon in those contests, he narrowly lost in 2016 and 2020.
And you know, Brian, that 2016 duel between Gordon and Zach LaVine was epic. One of the best I'd ever seen. In 2020, Derrick Jones Jr. just beat out Aaron. It wasn't that Aaron lost. Derrick Jones Jr. just won it. Both guys got 50s in the last round.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. And they pick up 2.
Boy, what a pass. X-ray vision, leadership skills. CP3, a surefire first ballot Hall of Famer.
Murray against Paul. Stolen by Booker. Now here's Paul. Not a lot of room. Crowder. That one is off. And Denver the other way now. Throws it up high. And Gordon with the big finish.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Paul against Murray. Now here's Booker. Tightly guarded. Here's Bridges. Denver grabs the miss. Barton outside. Pass to Gordon. The 15-footer. Ooh, Ayton with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Porter, the pass to Jokic. 3 on the clock. Shoots over Ayton. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Paul against Murray. Bridges right side. Outside for Booker. Right wing. Bridges outside. Up and over Porter. Got a hand on it.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
That was some by-the-book basketball. Blocks the shot, gets out in transition, and finishes strong.
Here's Paul. After the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Booker against Porter. Pass to Gordon. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And here's Porter outside, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down, because after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from there.
Now here's Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Will it go? Blocked. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession.
Into the lineup for the Nuggets.
And it's the Suns with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Stolen by Payne. There's Kaminsky with a 3. Oh, Drew. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And so the first quarter is in the books. Nuggets ahead. They lead by 5. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And he's always been a coach on the field.
With anything, whether it's...
And CP3 never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court for the Nuggets, Monte Morris is out there with Austin Rivers. Then there's Jeff Green, and it's Bol in at the center, locking down the middle.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Dozier. Pass to Bol. There's the 3. Hauled in by McGee.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Back to Shamet. To the paint. And Kaminsky gets it to go. Kaminsky's got his first points of the game.
Getting more comfortable in the paint. As long as Frank Kaminsky has the positioning he wants, he's good to go.
Pass to Rivers. Here's Bol. 6 on the shot clock. The Nuggets need to get one up. And again, Denver no good. The Suns trailing.
You know, you talk about unicorns who are rostered in the NBA. Bol has to be included, as special and unique as he is. Incredible skill and shooting range for somebody that tall.
Lots of room. Yep, count it.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Payne. Outside Johnson. Knocked away. He got a piece of it. Morris outside. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Great open look there.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
And the question always with Bol, can he get strong enough to be a difference maker, Clark?
Well, B.A., I think first he has to carve out a role for himself. What is he going to bring to the table in terms of his skill set? Strength will help that. And he's got to improve his consistency at both ends. It'll be fun to watch his development going forward.
2 minutes.
Now here's McGee. Defense right on him. Johnson finds Payne. The kick out to Johnson. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Morris against Payne. Pass to Dozier. Back to Morris. Here's Dozier. Now here's Morris. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Green missing.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Pass to Shaman. Up top, Payne. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Morris passes to Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
The ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball, and the Suns going with a whole new group out there. A different look for Denver. Shot from the inbound, and Booker with the lay-in. Booker's gotten his second bucket.
A really nice play by Booker. I mean, he gives you size out of the backcourt and can finish with either hand.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Murray against Paul. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Here's Paul. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
You know, it's amazing to me how Chris Paul does not sacrifice any accuracy when he shoots it off the dribble. He's a catch-and-shoot guy with some reliability, and off the dribble just as good.
From deep, Jokic, no good, misses at the buzzer.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. Their biggest lead in the first. Thanks for joining.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One of the stories here, Michael Porter getting it done today.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at it.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. He hails from a small town in Serbia. Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
A 3 from the inbound. And there's Jokic on the assist by Gordon. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
You know, when Jokic is this well positioned, he's deadly, making the catch and shoot look seamless.
It's Booker on the wing. He's guarded by Barton. Paul shot is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside Booker. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Paul. Great D that time from Jokic.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
And the dunk by Jokic.
Leaving folks open around Barton is a no-no. He'll torch you whenever you do that.
It's Booker on the wing. Suns keep it alive. And that one drops for him.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Barton, the pass to Jokic, and the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Outside Booker. Bridges outside. Pass to Crowder. There's the foul. It's on Will Barton. That's his first foul of the game. Well, a surprising stat, Clark. The last 2 seasons, for the first time in league history, guards scored more points in the paint than centers or forwards.
How amazing is that, B.A.? What a transformation we've seen in the game at all levels, but particularly the NBA. Things have been inverted. It used to be you threw the ball inside to get high percentage shots. Now this is primarily a drive and kick league. Drive for the rim or shoot threes.
Murray passes to Jokic. Back to Murray. Now Jokic shoots over Paul. And again, it's Denver converting.
And playing very well here in the second half. I mean, their shooting percentage is now over 50% from the field.
Yeah, it's not a surprise then to see them out in front the way they've been efficient offensively in this half and actually throughout the entire game.
Here we go, 1-on-1. And then Porter with the dunk.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
Well, he couldn't help himself, couldn't resist. That really was a spectacular play.
Paul for 3. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Paul's got 5 now.
Paul is a more than capable three-point shooter now. He does not need much separation either to get off his shot.
Now here's Murray. Off target at the rim. 1:25 left in the third. Ayton passes to Crowder. And the shot goes down. And now just a 5-point Nugget lead.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Dozier, covered by Johnson.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Payne, the pass to Kaminsky. In transition, here they come. Back to Rivers. Fires from the wing. The shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Payne with it. Green picks him up. Pass to Kaminsky. Back to Payne. Here's Shamet. To the middle. 5 to shoot. Over Morris. Shamet, no good.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Morris, left side. And that one's good. Bold. And it's a 9-point Denver lead.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
And so it's Denver. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back after this word. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And Denver, looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Austin Rivers out there with Monte Morris. Then there's Jeff Green, and it's Dozier in at the 3. Pass to Green. Fades away. And that one's long.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Here's McGee. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding. I mean, when he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective.
He hits the second from the line. Denver in the lead. Now Morris. Pass to Dozier. Here's Bull. And counted from 19 feet away.
Great work collapsing the defense, then kicking it out.
And here are the Suns. Right side Payne. Lets it fly. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Johnson with a double team. Morris for 3. Pass to Dozier. The 3 ball. Hauled in by McGee. Well, the Suns shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Here's Shamet. And here's Payne outside. Unable to get that one. On the wing, Rivers. Back to Morris. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Blocked!
And you know, at his size, Kaminsky should be blocking more shots. I'd like to see this effort every time.
And so here is Denver. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Morris can't hit. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Down low. Back to Shamet. Fires for 3. And it's Denver with a rebound. Right side Green. Dozier can't get it to go.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
And here's Payne outside. Great positioning on the putback.
And, you know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
And that's an intentional foul.
Frank Kaminsky the third. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
So both teams changing it up here. Murray with it. Pass to Jokic. Jokic is doubled. And the bucket is good. Jokic has got 9 points now in the second half.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Booker with it. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Porter against Bridges. Barton outside. Murray from outside. He can't get that one to fall. Gordon with a steal. Crowder against Porter. And he lobs it up top. And Gordon with the big finish.
Gordon so agile in the screen and roll. Exceptional at getting position in these sets.
Paul for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
And here's Jokic. Pass to Murray. Back to Jokic. Oh, rejected by Ayton. They kick it out to Murray. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Murray passes to Jokic, and here's Barton outside. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
3-point field goal.
And the Nuggets lead by 12.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it. Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Outside Porter. Back to Murray. So no problem for Denver as they get the win. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do.
pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And for the Mavericks, Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the 5 down low.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Good. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
The 3 for Doncic. And that one is off. And Phoenix the other way now. Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Porzingis. And Crowder with the basket on the assist by Paul.
And Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Doncic against Paul. And the dunk by Doncic.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Paul kicks to Crowder. Bangs home the trifecta. Crowder's got 5 points so far.
Looks like Crowder feels like the green light is all his on that shot.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Doncic against Paul. Back to Hardaway. Here's Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic. For Phoenix, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
On the wing, Hardaway. Pass to Powell. The tray. Finney-Smith can't get it to go. And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. Leading by 5. Booker with it. Hardaway picks him up. Paul passes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them. This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Back to Ayton. He dishes it to Paul. Pocket 4. For 3. Booker. Offensive rebound. And Ayton stays with it.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Booker against Hardaway. Finney-Smith passes to Porzingis. Outside Hardaway. Driving the lane. Out to Porzingis. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Paul with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. Booker with no one around. Hits it from 3-point range.
He's been a little more selective in shooting threes, has Devin Booker, but man, when he makes one, sometimes he'll open up a can of them.
Hardaway finds Powell. Back to Hardaway. The shot off that time. The Suns go the other way with it. Near the 3-point line, it's Booker. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
It's deflected.
Well, more than capable as a defender. Bridges with a great job using his length.
On the wing, Bridges shoots over Powell. It's rebounded by Doncic. One-on-one here. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first.
At the line for Dallas.
And so he makes both from the line. 8 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Paul looking around. Oh, to beat the clock. God, what a play!
That is fun to watch. Let's see.
And so it's Phoenix in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Porzingis passes to Powell. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
I also like on the offensive end how they're working to get the ball into the paint, into the teeth of the defense. They've created a lot of high percentage shots so far.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. 6 on the shot clock. Shamet finds McGee. Fires the 3. And it's Shamet missing. Mavericks trail by 8. Here's Bullock. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Bullock's got his first 2 points. And with every team looking for floor spacers, Brent, Bullock is a very good veteran option.
Yeah, he's one of those guys you just don't want to let him get going, and continues to draw the attention of the defense to create the kind of gravity for other players on the floor to have opportunity.
Down kicks to Brunson. Now the pass to Kleba. It's stolen by Kaminsky. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And it's McGee slamming it down.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Brown with it. Now guarded by Payne. Here's Brunson. Brown dishes to Bullock. Dallas moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Here's Brown, and it's good. The time running down in the shot clock.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Payne looking around, kicks it out to Johnson. Now here's Payne. Brunson covering. Johnson, the pass to Payne. No good on the triple. Mavericks trailed by 6. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work, but I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
On the wing, Johnson. And the 3 ball is good. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but, you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
And McGee kicks to Payne. Now, here's Shannon. He's guarded by Bullock. Johnson from outside. And the Suns get it back. McGee. Some solid defense from Brown. Mavericks trailed by 5. Here's Brunson. And that one is stuffed right through.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Count the basket. And the Suns lead by 5.
That's as sweet as you're going to get it. Fluid motion, great lift, rolls right off the fingertips.
Brunson with it, working on Payne.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Now Payne. Johnson outside. Here's Kaminsky. Here's Payne. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Payne's got 4 this quarter. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome. Out in front of the half is Phoenix. They have a 5-point lead. Kenny, what's yours? And that'll...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Dallas. Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
So it's Phoenix now. And so Powell will bring it up for Dallas. It's a 5-point game. Hardaway passes to Porzingis. They grab their own miss.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Paul outside. Pass to Ayton. A steal. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. The rejection by Paul.
Always in position to make a play at either end. Chris Paul teed that one up nicely.
Ayton dishes to Crowder. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Suns lead by 5.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. It's good from long range. Doncic has got 5.
And without much left to prove, Doncic still trying to hone the consistency of that 3-ball. But the confidence, no doubt, is there.
Booker finds Crowder. Back to Booker from past the arc. Connects from 3-point range. He's got 6.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Finney Smith from the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Bridges. Booker against Powell. Kicks it out to Paul. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. And now an 8-point Suns lead.
Working without the ball, CP3 with zero hesitation, letting that one go.
And Bridges with a clear path to the basket. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition. And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system. He came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA.
Here's Porzingis, lays it up off the glass.
Kristaps on the inside that time doing some damage.
Doncic against Paul. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Back to Crowder. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Finney-Smith, defended by Bridges. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Shooting foul. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Marjanovic checked in for Dallas. The three for Doncic. And no good that time. The Suns go the other way with it.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Phoenix, no good that time either. Mavericks trail by 8. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Looking to end his cold spell in the dunk by Doncic.
Smart pass from Porzingis, just a better shot available.
Now here's Payne. And there's the pass to McGee. Shoots over Marjanovic. And it's off the back rim. No good. Porzingis with the ball. Here's Hardaway. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Landry Shamet is out there with Payne. Then it's Frank Kaminsky. Then it's Johnson, and it's McGee in at the 5.
And for Porzingis, gosh, a dunk looks so easy.
Payne passes to Shamet. Kicks it out to Johnson. Passes to Payne. Kaminsky dishes to McGee. Just 5 to shoot. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Just 2 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Mavericks trail by 4. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's Finney-Smith. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Payne in the post. Guarded by Doncic. Pass to McGee. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And here is Doncic trying to find Marjanovic. Gets it over to him. Misses the layup. Now Kaminsky. Payne with it. Hardaway picks him up. Payne kicks to Shamet. They get a hand on it. Hardaway with the steal. Doncic against Johnson. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Now here's Doncic. He's guarded closer.
And after all that time, finally they've been able to tie it up here in the fourth quarter. What a comeback and what a finish we have in store.
It's amazing to think of what they've done here, being behind so long. Now they have a legitimate chance to win this thing.
Timeout called. The Suns
giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He told them, hey guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to
you. Here's Doncic. Pass to Porzingis to take the lead. Doncic against Paul. Out to Doncic. And the pass to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists now in this one.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
And here's Booker from the arc. Good on the 3-point shot. And the Suns lead by 3.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Hardaway kicks to Marjanovic. Hardaway passes to Finney-Smith. And here's Doncic from the arc. Sinks the triple. Doncic has got it all tied up now for the Mavs.
And that's like a body blow answered with another body blow. And these fans go from dejection to deliriousness in a matter of seconds.
Booker in the corner. The ball. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. 9 points for Chris Paul.
Chris Paul has drained plenty of huge shots in his career. Easy to see why he's so revered.
Doncic looking it over. There's Porzingis. 2 free throws coming up. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to do a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
All times Booker. take the ball. The shot, no good. Nice D from Porzingis. On the wing, Doncic. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. To take the lead, cans the three.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Hardaway against Booker. Paul, no one around him. It counts.
3 points.
And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Uh-oh, they might have woken up that range from Chris Paul. He's capable from there.
Oh, he can't jam it home. Porzingis on the foul.
That's a huge...
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
So a close game sees Dallas taking this. All right, David, great job.
Thanks, Allie. Here are the 5 for the Suns. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
And a foul call. Looks like he had a clear path to the basket. They'll get one free throw and they'll keep possession here.
Rudy Gobert, baby, one of the most valuable centers in the league. His defensive abilities have earned him contract numbers that'll make your head spin.
Now here's Gobert. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Conley. Over Paul. The shot by Conley. No good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Bridges passes to Booker. Back to Bridges. Over Mitchell. And the basket by Bridges.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Conley against Paul. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result. And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. For 3, Booker. Utah with the rebound. Outside Mitchell. Bogdanovic passes to Gobert. Back to Bogdanovic. Gobert with it. Stolen by Bridges. Here's the break. For 3, Booker. No good there. And it's Utah the other way. And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, and baseball, BA, was Donovan's sport growing up. But a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
And the second free throw is good. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Paul against Conley. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. On the wing, Crowder. Just 5 on the clock. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
This is what Crowder loves to do. He's out there saying, set me up, please.
Conley passes to Mitchell. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Crowder with a steal. Mitchell against Booker. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now here's Conley. Right side Mitchell. 4-3. The Jazz with another miss. The Suns leading. Here's Ayton. Here's Crowder. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Pass to O'Neal. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Mitchell. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Paul. And he drives in. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
What an opportunity for Chris Paul to drive the basketball. He sees an opening and cuts inside.
Conley against Paul. The 3 from Mitchell. Gets the 3 to fall.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Paul with it. He's picked up by Conley. The 3 from Ayton. Second shot opportunity. Paul finds Booker. Crowder left side. The 11-footer. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Stolen by Ayton. Pass to Booker. Cash money from 16 feet away.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Outside Conley. Paul with the double. Outside Bogdanovich. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
That was a great pass once the double team came over. He hit the wide open man perfectly.
Up top, Paul. He's guarded by Conley. They get it back. Ayton. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
Night in and night out, Jay Crowder will compete. Terrific effort at the defensive end.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Suns ahead, up 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
The other thing they've done is immediately get out on the fast break. They're definitely getting some points that way.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Frank Kaminsky is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Cam Payne, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Johnson in at the small forward position. Payne against Conley. Outside Mitchell. 3-pointer. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Mitchell's got 6.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's 3-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
Payne against Conley. Right side Payne. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. They get it again. It's good on the putback.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Utah trailing here. Outside Conley. Left side Bogdanovich. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. A line change here for Utah.
Substitution for your Jazz.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Payne with it. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
That's quality basketball. Turn him over on the defensive end. Ingles, aware, kicks the ball ahead.
Now here's Payne. Pass to Shamet. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Kaminsky outside. Clock at 6. Johnson passes to Kaminsky. Back to Johnson. Launches it. The rebound by Whiteside.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Ingles, no good. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gay picks one up. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court. And opponents can foul to force your hand.
McGee with a steal. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
The Suns have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Outside Payne from deep. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Suns lead by 5.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Whiteside, the pass to Clarkson. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Great patience from the young big man. The game slowing down for Whiteside. You can see that.
Now here's Paul, guarded closely. Ayton passes to Paul. Pass to Bridges. Fires from deep. The shot won't fall, and Utah will come the other way. Now here's Clarkson. Here's Whiteside. And he buries his first look.
Maintaining focus through contact. When Whiteside does that, he's unstoppable.
Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. Pass to Ayton. To the paint. Here's Crowder. Utah with the rebound.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And that one's good. Clarkson.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Paul passes to Booker. To the inside. Ayton. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Ayton's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
High post Whiteside. Inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
A talented, versatile player who has been on a few teams. Rudy Gay is still going.
So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Gobert's checked in for Whiteside. O'Neal comes in for Ingles. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Clarkson. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Oni. Now here's Paul. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Booker, the pass to Ayton. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
For his position, Booker does a solid job moving the ball. He's got great passing instincts.
Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Tie game here in Utah.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period. And that's...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Utah's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Rudy Gay, and it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Stolen by Booker. And there's the drive, and Booker with the jam.
Wow. Booker doing whatever it takes to get to the basket. Totally fearless.
Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And stolen by Gobert. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. The Suns leading. Now Paul. Out to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. And they get it back. Crowder, the pass to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
Outside Mitchell. Fires the 3. Here's O'Neal. Here's Gay. The kick out to Conley. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Paul. And that one's good from Conley. Conley's got his first basket. For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside Booker. Up top, Aiden. Pass to Bridges. Crowder right side. They get the rebound. Aiden. The kick out to Paul. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Can't cash it in from the high post.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way. And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Crowder, the pass to Booker. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. Down low. Here's O'Neal. And he's on the money with his first shot today. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Bridges passes to Booker. And the Suns miss again. And I think when you say Mike Conley all-star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis, and now he's writing a superb second act.
So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Gobert. Ingles comes in for O'Neal. Clarkson's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Oni subbed in for Conley. Now here's Payne. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Here's Clarkson. Pass to Ingles. Over to the wing. Here's Gay. He's guarded by Kaminsky. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
I like Rudy Gay on that play, being very aggressive and showing people how to get it done.
Outside Payne. Trying to get back on track. And he lays it up and in.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Rob. Going all the way to the rack. McGee. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Now here's Clarkson. He's covered closely. Pass to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Nice agility rolling off the screen. Just another thing Whiteside gives you.
Outside Payne. Banked it in off the glass. Payne's got 4 points this quarter.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Gay, the pass to Clarkson. For 3. Hauled in by McGee. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Kaminsky, right side. Ooh, poked away. Pass to Shaman. Back to Payne. From deep, Johnson. Off on that one.
That's good defense by Ingles. Improved focus at that end. Using his length to have a presence on the ball and off the ball. It's good to see.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so, in the game for Phoenix, we've got Campaign, Cameron Johnson out there with Frank Kaminsky. Then there's JaVale McGee, and it's Shaman in at the 2 guard.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Payne against Conley. Now here's Payne. He's closely guarded. 5 on the clock. Back to Shamet. There's the triple. Doesn't go that time. And Utah will come the other way. The three from Mitchell. No luck on that one. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. The shot by Payne, no good.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. O'Neal on the wing, pass to Gobert. Poke loose. Crowder finds Bridges. Connects from downtown.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Now here's Conley. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Mikal Bridges.
What determination from Mitchell, shrugging off the foul and taking the shot.
And he sinks the second. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Paul against Conley. And here's Paul. Here's Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Now here's Conley. Shot clock at 6. Tips it. It's good on the putback.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovich doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
Conley against Paul. Outside Booker to tie it up. Rebounded by the Jazz. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds in the game. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. The Suns trailing. Left side Paul. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Bridges misses. The Jazz have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
Outside Paul. On the take. Soft touch off the glass.
When momentum is up for grabs, Chris Paul seizes the moment. He comes through when his team needs him the most.
Outside Mitchell. Shoots over Ayton. Crowder with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Count that bucket. Now just a 1-point Utah lead. Utah's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Conley against Paul. Pass to Bogdanovich. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
His second personal foul.
Well, he started out as a pure shooter. Bogdanovich has worked hard to become a threat off the bounce and a strong finisher.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 3-point game.
Cool under pressure. Terrific job nailing those 2 free throws there.
Bridges outside. Pass to Booker. Now here's Ayton to tie it up. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
He's not afraid of the moment. That's the story of Jay Crowder. Extremely competitive.
Here's O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. Right side Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Yeah!
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Now here's Paul. Crowder outside. Here's the three. O'Neal pulls it in. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Bridges down low. Defended by Gobert. Bridges passes to Booker. Off target from downtown. Pulls it. Count it.
The youngster is not going to buckle or fold. Donovan Mitchell is not afraid of the moment.
Here's Crowder. Off target with the shot. So we see the Jazz get the win here. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
What a view of downtown. Before we get...
Hey, Brian.
Great stuff, Allie. Thanks. Here are the 5 for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And for Denver, down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. Oh, it's a marquee showdown tonight, Doris. 2 of the elite teams in the league.
BA, there are certain regular season games that both players and fans alike will circle the calendar. The fans are fired up. The players were excited at shoot-around. This one we had to watch. How effortless is a dunk for Aaron Gordon? He's ready for takeoff, gentlemen.
Crowder, the pass to Booker. Back to Crowder. Paul with it. Barton covering. For 3, Booker. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Here's Jokic. Pass to Barton. Back to Jokic. Barton outside. Stolen by Booker. Barton with a steal. And that'll be Denver's ball as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets able to keep possession here. First quarter, just over a minute played. Gordon, the pass to Jokic, and down it goes. 2 points.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions? This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Now here's Paul. Ayton inside, working on Jokic. Back to Ayton. Gordon with a steal. Porter against Booker. And the 3 off target. And it's Phoenix's ball. 4-point game. And a player like Mikal Bridges. He's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Pass to Bridges. Booker with it. Driving in. Now here's Ayton. Fires from the corner. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Well, true to form in today's NBA, as a big man, DeAndre Ayton has face-up ability, and that's critical.
Murray against Paul. And he's going for the lob. Shot is good by Gordon. Gordon's got his second basket of the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other. Well, the handles of Chris Paul are certified. This guy's ability to get where he wants off the dribble drive, sheet beat 3 in the house.
Now here's Barton. Pass to Murray. With the drive, and it's Murray finishing it off.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And here are the Suns now, after the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Paul can't get it to go. Denver in the lead. Jokic passes to Gordon. Back to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Just give Jokic the ball, and he'll take care of the rest.
Murray against Paul. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. Plenty of space. And another basket for Phoenix.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Murray against Paul. Left side Murray. Back to Porter. Shoots over Bridges, and it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Paul passes to Bridges. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Paul. Jokic against Aiden. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
I'll tell you, this guy can be an overwhelming force. DeAndre Ayton, terrific, using his size to get the defender to commit.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. The Nuggets have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Now here's Morris. Pass to Rivers. We've got 13 seconds left in the first. 5 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get one up. Pulls up. Dozier can't get it to go.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Nuggets ahead, up by 4. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Denver.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
Monte Morris is out there with Austin Rivers. Then it's Jermichael Green, and it's Dozier in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. And how about the mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Now here's Morris. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. The Nuggets making a switch here. Bowles checked in.
Suns substitution.
Here's Rivers. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Now McGee. Pass to Payne. Here's Shamet. Out to the right wing. Clock at 4. Johnson. Not going to go that time. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. On the wing, Rivers. Defended by Payne. The kick out to Morris. Here's Rivers. This one for 3. Kept alive.
Beautiful effort on that tip-in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
The Suns trailing. Outside Payne. And he banks in the layup.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now here's Morris. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Morris against Payne. Pass to Rivers.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
Suns keep it alive. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And the first one at the line is good.
Team foul. Shooting for Phoenix.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Suns on D. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. There's the drive. And that one's good. Dozier and JaVale McGee standing 7 feet even, but a 7'6" wingspan, Doris.
Boy, you want to talk about, quote, a catch radius. This guy uses his length to great effect. Finishes above the rim and controls that airspace.
Tips it up. Hauled in by McGee. For Phoenix, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. To the wing on the left. Sinks it from distance. McGee's got 5 points.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Morris against Payne. Here's Dozier. And it's hammered home by Green.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Pass to Shaman. Morris against Payne. Back to Shaman. Drops in the layup for 2.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Green, the pass to Morris. On the wing, Rivers. 6 to shoot. Back to Morris. Over Payne. Morris can't hit.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
And an intentional foul right there. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
Second team foul. Suns substitution.
Ayton against Gordon. Pass to Booker. There's 57 seconds left in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. It's blocked. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Murray from outside drops in the 3. 5 points in the game.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
Inside. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Porter pulls it in. For Denver, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. They kick it out to Murray. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Now it's a 7-point Nugget lead.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, Chris Paul, when he feels like he can get his jumper going, he's going to it. There's such confidence in that shot.
Here's Murray. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. Well, these teams are going to have to wait before heading to the lock. Jamal Murray. He's been the guy making things happen for Denver.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Bet. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the game. And that does it for our half.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And so in the game for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Paul, rebound by the Nuggets.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow.
Crowder outside. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the long J.
We know this. Jay Crowder is an effective shooter. Someone who can shoot the 3 well. You've got to get into his space.
And here's Murray. 10 points for him. On the wing, Barton. Out to Gordon. Back to Barton. Pass to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Paul against Murray. Ayton. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. And Murray's vocal to the opposition as well.
He's used to the trash talking. I mean, he loves to challenge people. I mean, does it cross the line at times? Well, it depends on who you're talking to.
Shoots from 12, and off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. And now it's an 8-point Denver lead.
So steady jump shooting. Jokic almost has a set shot under control when he lets it fly.
Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Here he goes. Got it. Paul's got 8.
Man, Chris Paul's ability with traffic, with bodies around him to keep his focus and score it, that is special.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. 3-pointer. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Here's Paul. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
There's an elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
Outside Porter. They kick it out to Murray. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. He's got 16. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
Jokic passes to Murray. 1:35 left in the third. And there are the Nuggets with another bucket. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Jokic against Paul. Crowder outside. Outside Paul. Shot left block. Goes back up. Here's Booker. Up and in on the layup. Booker's got his first points in this one.
Well, that's simply a case where Devin Booker outworks the opposition and gets a second chance opportunity. Nicely done.
Murray against Paul. Back to Murray from the top of the key. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Murray's got 10 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Right side Booker. Good work defensively by Gordon. The Nuggets have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Murray's shot is good.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Pass to Gordon. Outside Murray. Jacks up a 3. They grab their own miss. Barton outside. It could go. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Nuggets on top. They lead by 13. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got Austin Rivers. He's out there with Monte Morris. And it's Bol in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Pass to Kaminsky. Back to Shamet. Outside Johnson. Kaminsky. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Rivers. to Morris. The three is up. Rivers' shot is off. And the Suns shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Shamet. Outside Johnson. The three. Bull grabs the board. Denver has got 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Pass to Dozier. The kick out to Morris. For three. Rivers' shot is off. The Suns have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Right at the free throw line. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Pass to Green. All sorts of time. And another miss by Denver.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send-back.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Morris against Payne. Now here's Morris. He's guarded closely. And another miss by Denver. And it's Phoenix's ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. From deep, Johnson. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Some changes for Phoenix.
Substitution for the Suns.
Morris with it. Pass to Dozier. Back to Morris. Here's Rivers. Oh, they need this. And Aiden pulls it down. And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. A different look for Denver. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Bridges finds Paul.
2 minutes.
Outside Booker. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
It is so difficult not to bite on the up fake of Devin Booker. He's that good a shooter, boy. I don't blame you, defense. That's tempting.
Both free throws good from Booker. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
I call Jamal Murray a scoring guard. He's on this team to provide points, and he's certainly doing that tonight.
Paul passes to Booker. A minute and a half left in the fourth quarter of this one. Out to Bridges. Back to Booker. Takes a three. And the Suns miss again.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Murray up top, going inside, and it's Murray finishing it off.
What a dynamic drive by Murray, upsetting the defense and getting him to a shot.
Outside Booker. The kick out to Paul. Pass to Crowder. It's deflected, and they get it back. Just 5 to shoot. Booker for three. The offensive rebound.
Assertive defense from Jokic, using all of his reach to get on top of the shot and deny it.
He drops the first one, and that brings him within 10. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
Listen, it's only one miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
Outside Murray. To the inside, Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And Booker with the jam.
Wow, the inability to counter the vertical of Devin Booker. Up and in.
Now here's Murray. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.